welcome to our LakePoint Kids Online Family Experience. I'm Ms. Rachel, or you can call me Chef Rachel. Just kidding. Well, kind of. I made some delicious treats for the staff here at the church. We have a meeting later on today, and I told everyone I'd bring them a yummy surprise. I've got one for me, obviously. I mean, I made them, but I also have brownies here for Pastor Drew, Pastor Lindsay, Pastor Ethan, Pastor Michael, Miss Lisa, Aaron, and Debbie. 8 people, 8 treats. But why do I feel like I'm missing someone though? What do you think? Did I miss someone? Oh no, I forgot Pastor Nathan. Oh shoot, what should I do? I only have 8 treats and now apparently there's 9 of us. Okay, hold on, I just have to think this through. I just won't give one to someone. Yeah, that'd be fine. It's not like anyone would be like hungry or jealous, you know, watching 8 people eat a brownie while they couldn't have one. So maybe who wouldn't I give one to? You know, Pastor Michael, he's not huge into sweets. Maybe he just wouldn't have one. But I did hear his stomach growling from down the hallway today. Okay, maybe Miss Lisa. Maybe I'll just say, sorry, Miss Lisa, I don't have one for you. She's really understanding, but I am borrowing her apron, so I mean, that's not really nice. Maybe I just say no to Pastor Lindsay. I mean, she's the newest one on staff, so maybe I have to tell her she has to work here for a certain number of months before she gets a treat. None of these options sound right, friends. I feel like I'm going to be hurting someone's feelings and not giving them one. What do you think I should do? What? You think I should be the person not to get one? Well, that's not really fair. I made them. I spent time on them. I smelled them the entire time they were baking in the oven. But if I eat one and don't give it to someone else, it'll be showing that I care more about myself than about them. I'll be creating a conflict with someone. I'll be having a sweet treat, but not a sweet relationship with someone else. You know what? I think you're right. For the sake of peace with others and even myself, I need to do what's right and give up having a treat so everyone else can have one. We started talking about peace last week. Do you remember what it is? Peace is proving you care more about each other than winning an argument. I'll count to 3 and we'll say it together. 1, 2, 3. Peace is proving you care more about each other than winning an argument. Or in this case, peace is proving you care more about each other than your own stomach. We've got a little verse we're learning this month, but don't be fooled. It comes with a big order. If possible, live at peace with everyone. Do that as much as you can. Romans 12, verse 18, nerve. Peace will cost you. To have peace, you can't insist on having your own way or make people do what you want or eat the last treat. But the benefits of peace are worth it. All right, if you're at home today, try saying the verse while hopping, while twisting, and while spinning. If you're at LakePoint Kids on site with us, and turn your attention to the stage. So peace, what is that again? Well, peace is proving you care more about each other than winning an argument. And our bottom line, or our focus point of today is, you can show you care by letting go of what's fair. Let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. You can show you care by letting go of what's fair. Ooh, it rhymed. I love rhymes. Okay, let's see if I can make up a rhyme. Okay, roses are red, violets are blue. The Story Lab kids are up to something new.
Hey, welcome to Story Lab. This week, we're talking about peace, while we take a look at the story of 2 guys who had to make peace through a tough situation.
Yes! In your face game. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I win, you lose.
Maybe don't try that at home. Hey guys, I'm Skylar.
And I'm Sebastian.
This week, we're talking about peace, which is proving you care more about each other than winning an argument.
Not that we ever argue.
Of course not. Psh. Anyway, ready for today's experiment?
You know it.
So today, we're turning fire
a
different
robot.
colors. What?
What?
This was my week.
No way, I checked the calendar.
Yeah, but we changed it. Remember that whole conversation?
Coding is way cooler.
Then fire? I think not.
Coding.
Fire.
Coding.
Fire.
Coding.
Fire.
Coding. Coding. Great.
There's only one way to settle this.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yes. Yes, now you will be the robot and I will code you.
Nope.
But I won.
We'll do your experiment but I want to be the coder.
Fine, be my guest.
I kind of sort of need you to tell me what we're doing with the whole coding thing.
So glad you asked. So, have you ever played a game where you have to press a button to attack or jump?
You just described about 99% of all video games, so yeah.
Well, that jump is thanks to a little thing called code. Code is like the brains of a computer. Whether it's a tablet or a robot, the code tells the computer what to do. See this jump?
Yeah.
Well, this is all the code that is needed for this jump.
Whoa. It takes all of this for one little hop?
Yep, computer brains need super specific instructions for every single action in a game.
That's actually very cool.
Then, let's do it! Today's experiment is called Robot, Make Me a Sandwich.
You need to look the part. I will now create the code for Sebastian Robot to make a sandwich. For this experiment, you'll need a loaf of bread, a jar of peanut butter, a jar of jelly, a butter knife, one friend, and a blindfold.
Of course, you know, I have to depend on you for the right instructions, just like the way a computer or robot depends on the right code. Sebastian Bot is ready to roll.
Okay, Sebastian Bot, walk to the table.
Error. Say please.
But robots don't, fine. Please walk to the table.
Error. Table not found.
Okay, please walk forward.
Ouch.
I should have clarified. Okay, please walk 3 steps. Okay. Put out your right hand. Little less. And grab the peanut butter. Not the bread.
I do not know. Peanut butter.
Feel around for a lid. Unscrew the top. Now, spread the peanut butter on the bread.
Please confirm instruction.
Please spread the peanut butter on the bread.
Okay.
No, with your hand, with the knife!
I do not know.
And
Knife.
why didn't you take the bread out of the bag?
Sebastian Bot does not know. Bread bag. Hey, you can't get mad at a robot. It's just doing what you told it to do.
Yeah!
Sorry. Maybe I need some time to work on this and cool down.
I think it's a great idea. In the meantime,
It's time for
The story before the story.
Today, we're in the book of Genesis, which tells us how God created the entire amazing world. But when people turned away from God, the world was broken. From the beginning, God had a plan to draw people back into relationship.
God chose a man named Abram and promised to bless the whole world through Abram and his family, making them more numerous than the stars.
Abram trusted God. He and his wife Sarai and his nephew Lot left behind everything they knew. Together, they ventured to the brand new land where God had called them.
Which is where our story starts.
Take it away.
Hey everyone, I'm Erica. Ever play one of those choose your own adventure games? Well, today's story is about 2 guys who made some tough choices. Ready to play? In the new land where God had called them, Abram and Lot did well and gained sheep and livestock. Those flocks and herds began to grow and grow and grow. Sounds great, right? But there was a big problem. The 2 of them had so many sheep and livestock that there wasn't enough land to go around. The shepherds and herdsmen who watched over their flocks started fighting.
Hey, it's our turn for this field.
Are you kidding? We were here first.
Don't you bleat at me.
He can bleat at whoever he wants.
Instead of joining the fight, Abram took Lot aside.
Listen, Lot, we shouldn't fight, and our shepherds shouldn't fight either. We're family. Isn't the whole land in front of you? Let's separate. If you go to the left, I'll go to the right. If you go to the right, I'll go to the left.
Okay.
Lot looked at his options and saw that the whole of the Jordan River Valley was filled with water and plants, perfect for all his flock and herds. Which path would you choose? River Valley or wastelands?
Yeah, I choose the valley.
Well chosen, Lot. Take care.
See ya, Uncle Abram.
As Lot headed toward the valley, Abram went with what was left. As head of the family, Abram could have taken the best land for himself. That would have been fair. But instead, he chose to keep the peace by allowing Lot to choose first. But Abram's difficult choice was not the end of the story. As Abram stood in the new land, God spoke to him.
Look around from where you are. I will give you all the land you see. I will give it forever to you and your family.
Abram trusted God's promise. He traveled away from the river valley to the great trees of Mamre. There, he pitched his tent and built an altar to the Lord. By giving Lot first choice, Abram ended a fight before things got out of control. But Abram also showed that he was trusting God to take care of him, no matter what. And God was faithful to do just that. In fact, many, many years later, Jesus was born into Abram's family line, and Jesus made peace between God and us. The end.
Abram had every right to take the best land, but he cared more about his relationship with Lot than he did about getting the better land. Abram chose to make peace and to let go of what was fair. We can do that too. So let's say your dad said he'd come home early from work to take you out for ice cream. Then something came up at work and he had to cancel. It would be so easy to pout and complain and whine for days. Or you could be understanding and choose peace by choosing to let it go and wait patiently for another day when it will work out. Or maybe you tried out for the biggest part in the school play only to get a teensy little part. You might just want to quit altogether because you don't think it's fair. But if you don't peacefully accept your part, think of all you'd miss out on. The chance to be on stage, spend time with friends, and create something special. Now, there are times when things aren't fair and they need to be made right. Times where you can't just shrug your shoulders and say, okay. When something like that happens, find an adult who can help you. But when it's possible, when it's a chance to value another person above yourself, show others you care by letting go of what's fair. It's time to bring it home now through small group time, so along with your parent, listen to today's instructions. First, how can we see Jesus fitting into our bottom line from today? How has his decision of peace affected your life? All right, press pause, enjoy discussion, and then come back for the second set of instructions. Next, make up a rhyming poem about peace and share it with others in your house. Parents, now's the time to either scan the QR code on the screen or head over to the LakePoint app to fill out our online connection card. Signing our guest book lets us know who is watching and helps us stay connected to you. It also allows you to sign up for our latest LakePoint initiatives and opportunities. So kids, while your parents are busy doing that, why don't you carefully somersault across the room? Just a reminder that you can go back and watch your favorite LakePoint Kids online family experiences on our YouTube channel or on our LakePoint app in the Family Resources section. Thanks for tuning in today, friends. I'll see you again next week. Same time, same place. Remember, you can show you care by letting go of what's fair.